Hello again, it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, and it is my intention to play with color and some of these acetate sheets I cut, which will make a beautiful composition in some sort of mixed media project someday, I hope. Maybe. I save everything. In any case, I have some gorgeous purple. I need to mix up some more of that. Oh, my glasses are on my head. That's a really good start. And so I have a 14 by 14 inch canvas here, which is definitely my warm-up. This is my first... Really? What's that? I don't know what that is. But it doesn't matter, because I'm just going to give myself permission to do a few color blocks. See how far paint will spread, what colors I want to lay over other colors, what I can do with my little acetate cards other than straight up geometrics. We'll see if I can do anything with them. We hope so. Be nice to have a thick enough layer so that it didn't show other paint colors through, but I'm not done yet. I'm just starting. And I don't often pour things out of little containers, I gotta say. Anyway, the reason I didn't lay a color on the background is because if it's black or white, it definitely interferes, and I don't care if I get cells right now or not. I suspect before I'm done I probably will, but I really want to just... I cleared those tips. Uncooperative things. Somebody suggested to me Aleene's glue bottles have great tips that you could use to keep these from being, whoops, plugged, but the truth is I got 40 bottles, so just using up the other paint on my card because I can. That's the name of my book on the Amazon link, now out in paperback. And I thought that was black, but it is Prussian blue. So much for my eyes. It doesn't really matter. I'm going to give that card a little press with my finger. And I'm going to bring some white in, and I'm going to use it somehow with a residue from the card. We're definitely just playing. And there will be a few colors like that color shift that's turquoise from Folk Art that will not cooperate because they're just too thin. Now I've got all kinds of tools available to me, skewers, like the one I just used. I really want that turquoise back. But I don't mind what just happened, so I think I'm going to leave it. I really like that turquoise so much so that I'm going to choose what I've got here. I'm going to push it back a little bit to fill in the canvas, the missing canvas space. And then I'm going to use what I've got residual-wise over there. I see that thing that does not belong. Lumps are evicted. I am a bad girl. I do not sieve my Floetrol. I recommend that you do. It would just make life so much easier for me if I never had another lump, because they do tend to wind up in the tips of my bottles, and I love my bottles, but I seem to spend an awful lot of time cleaning them out. So I'm just going to keep using a dirty card, because I know I'll just add some more paint in a moment. Will I? Yes, I will. Cool. Hey, that came right out. Cool. Very cool. This is also going to teach me what kinds of paint blend well with other kinds of paint. What happens with a color shift meets a regular. Which will probably turn out a little fugly once in a while, but it might be getting close to time to clean off my card. That's a new color, and I gotta remember the name of that. It came in a 3-ounce bottle in the craft section of Michael's, And I thought it was 4 ounces, so I felt a little betrayed when I got home and noticed that. But the truth is, it's a fantastic color, and its companion, is that it? I'm not sure that that's it. Anyway, there was a pink and there was a purple. The neon purple was great. So was the pink, actually. I'm just going to dip that in there. I'm just going to keep playing with my colors. As long as I've got colors that will not make mud next to each other, I will probably be pretty happily doing that for a while. So since I like that orange with the pink, I'm going to let some of it go right over the edge right there, because it's already on my card, why not? And then I'm going to use some of that other color, which I did add a golden iridescent pearl fine into. You can find that in Michael's in the section where the golden paint, the fluid paint is. I think I want some more of that purple right there. Highly unusual for me to pour things. I mentioned that, I'm pretty sure. Alright, so I've got some residual, and I'm just going to keep giving myself some more residual. Kind of wanted to change this up and try a few arches and things. I made another color. This had some Dick Blick neon blue and some Anita's metallic white. And some other blue that was hanging around that made me feel happy at the time. I'm trying not to let everything encroach on everything else, but so far I'm not sure how that's working. And I am just going to keep experimenting with my colors because I can. What have I got? I've got that blue. I don't know what blue and gold do together. Not much, but I do have other things left over. And I would like to just use that card up as often as possible. Alright, that's not a straight edge. I can see it's not cut straight. I want straight edges. I also want some pink in there. There you go, using my left hand again. Always an interesting proposition. But that went way further than I expected it to. Very cool. And I've got leftover paint on my acetate, and I'm going to use that again. It's covering the edges fairly well, actually. Just keep pressing it on. Alright, I'm liking that so far. I want a little more, boy, this is going to be interesting. A little more orange. Let's see if I can throw some yellow in there and get away with it. I kind of want some white. It could be pearl, but I think I'm better off not. I also think I'm going to switch to a clean card. I'm going to be sorry to see that little pattern go. And then I'm going to go right back in there. And just use the residual I picked up on that card to fill in my spot. My space, my curve. I don't even know if I can do this right, but I'm going to give it a shot. Once I've got my basic color filled in there, I know if I pull on that, it's going to make green. So I'm going to use what's on my card down here. And what other color am I going to put in there? And just push that right up to the blue. Pull it right down again. I kind of think that I should give myself permission. Yes. I don't mind the breaks in the line, but because I want the canvas covered, I'm going to go ahead anyway. This is definitely an abstract expressionist piece of artwork, but that's what I like to think of as my forte anyway. Come out, I just cleared you. Alright, at least I'm ready. Whoa, that was zooming out. I don't know about that over there, but I do know about this over here, and I would like a really skinny little card, and I'm not sure I have one, so I'll just go for it anyway. Because sometimes those leftover colors change up what's there. I have plenty of purple. I don't think I have plenty of white. I think I should try some white. Maybe look for residual colors. I love that purple. What else can I put over there? I haven't minded, strangely enough, the white with the gold. So far, anyway. I kind of like the idea of it in there. I like that white spot, actually. There's nothing at any point in time that says I can't just drag a line anywhere I want, so I probably will. I want something else. I want to see what this does. Right there. And I'm going to use, am I really? I'm going to use the card with the schmutz on it. Because I can. And I see this is looking kind of thin over here, so I'm going to do something about that. It's time for me to mix some more gold. Getting kind of low on the gold mica powder mix, which I keep describing to people, and I understand it's hard to remember and write down. The gold mica powder is on the Amazon link, right below the video. But you need to have, well, at least I like to have the GAC 800 to start with to make it moist. And when I mix in my squeeze bottles, I just put a little GAC 800 in the bottom, and then from that point on, I just want to make the gold mica powder I use, which is maybe a teaspoon or more in a small container. And when I use my big bottles, I just start with a little bit of GAC and the gold mica powder, 2 heaping tongue depressor ends, and I shake that up. And then I add what I think should be the rest of the rest of Deco Art Pouring Medium Floetrol that's a half and half mix. And I just keep going back and forth and adding what I think I need. I'm going to dip that card right in there because I can. I want that to go all the way down there. I have to go the opposite direction to get it to do so, though. I like this, but I don't like the canvas showing through. Sometimes I do actually like the canvas showing through, but this is not one of those times. And I'm letting my paint encroach right in on my table. I'm tempted to clean my card, but since it's been working for me so far without doing so, I don't think I will. This is a magenta. I'm not even sure whose brand this is, to tell you the truth, but it's got a lot of pink in it. Magenta is not an orangey. Whoops, really? Okay, fine, be that way. What have I got? I have chain that I have never used in one of these. I see places I want to add things. And I kind of figure the worst thing it'll do is give it texture. And the best thing it'll do is give it texture. I want some more pink there. And I'm just playing with this new pink. I got like no time left because I've been having a good time talking to you guys and just playing. And I might have to come back for part 2 if I don't finish quickly. But I'll reset my timer. I have 20 minutes until my camera shuts off. So I set my timer for 10 minutes. Excuse me, for 17 minutes. Wow, I don't know where that came from. I'm just trying to focus on what I'm doing and talk to you at the same time, which is never that easy. I'm just happy it happens most of the time in something of a cohesive way. And I'm going to want all kinds of stuff in here. I can see that right now. Before I did fluid acrylics pouring, I did like to scrape down to my canvas with forks and palette knives and all kinds of fun stuff. Right now, I just want to cover that missing edge and have a look at this and see if maybe a little Prussian blue would help me out. And that's not bothering me too much. And in 2 minutes I'm going to be out of time. But I had a lot of fun with you guys. And that's not the color I want. I want the turquoise. And where was I going to put it? I want to see what these two colors do together. And I might regret not cleaning my cards. I say that a lot. I know I do. I want to use residuals on my edges, but I keep forgetting. But I definitely think it's a good idea. But since it's a patchwork, it doesn't really matter that much. I can cover up most of my stuff afterwards. I think I want some of that brighter yellow over here. Yes, that's exactly what I wanted. Stick my skewer in and just drag it around. I kind of want some I kind of want some of that over here. I'm tempted to leave it right like it is. Don't mind that, do I? Do I mind that red spot? I don't know. Anyway, so I'm having a really good time with this, and thank you for joining me. This is Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery, enjoying your company and inviting you to look at the end screens at the last 20 seconds of this video, because there's over 500 videos there, and if you watch them, you help me make an income, and I really, really, really appreciate that so much. That looks more like red-orange to me than red. But I don't think I mind if the two blend. And I don't mind if I have schmutz on my bamboo skewer. Because it's all just adding interest. Kind of makes me want to, I got 1 minute left to tell you guys what I'm supposed to tell you. And I have a crib sheet, and that's cool. So my book I told you is called Because I Can, and it's on the Amazon link. And you can find my gold mica powder, my Princeton Art Tool Catalyst spatulas, my OXO omelet turning spatulas, which I usually use. There are now some basting brushes there. Oops, I forgot to clean one. Clean your tools, by the way. My art is for sale. If you have an interest, just contact me through YouTube. And I think I'm going to call this fairly well done. I might touch up my edges a tad, but otherwise, I am really actually very happy with this, and I don't think I need to do anything that's going to look so different other than fix that one spot to look like it was meant to be there. And that does not bother me. I'm going to grab some more red and tell you guys I will see you in the next video. I hope to see you soon, and I have Pinterest, Instagram, volumes of Facebook albums that show the YouTube artworks. Bye. You're gone. Darn. Okay, well...